Okay, so this was August 29th, and this is a very mentally draining trade today that I took. I was in profit about 10 or 11 points before I let this thing go break even on me, captured nothing, but it was a good trade nonetheless. So the trade actually had nothing to do with the pre-market session because we had this insane extreme sell-off that nobody really could have predicted in the market open. From here, we broke the structure here. We broke a lot of structures and ended up landing in a demand zone around 9 a.m. But when 9 a.m. hit, we started to get a slower tape, slower volatility. Sellers started to calm down a little bit. We even had a little bounce up here, and we put in this high right here and came back down, and we did this for about an hour before I started to look for a trade here. And so basically what I saw here was we had this B-shaped form with all of this selling coming into a demand zone. Demand zone should be larger, but had all this selling in this demand zone. Then we came up from here, did not get long here. We came up and we had all of this selling here, 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 kind of struggling to sell off. And so the thesis that was going on in my head was at this point was, if we do come here and test this B again and we fail to break below it, then I don't mind trying it short with the stop under the B, targeting the swing high right here. So we do get this sell-off into the B, where the B does hold, right? You can see there, we try it, and then we come back up. So I'm long here at the 63s, 64, 63s, I'm long, and I put my stop loss under this B right here because that would invalidate the trade. And so I let it go, and this trade did work out in my favor for a little bit, but unfortunately never hit my target, which was this yellow line. A couple of red flags though in this trade definitely was the fact that I put my stop loss in a low volume node, and I have to rewatch this video and go through my data and see whether putting my targets inside of a low volume node is the smartest idea, because by definition it is a low volume node. So if I put my target like in a low volume node, then I should expect it to like really be kind of risky, because if it's a low volume node, then there shouldn't be a lot of volume there in the first place. So anyways, it comes very, very close to my target, I'll be honest. And really, if I was right on this analysis, if I was truly right on the read of the market, then it wouldn't be crazy for price to shoot blow past it, because of how much selling that would have failed had it broken. So I mean, I don't think my target was that bad of a target, but we do come very, very close to it, and then we reverse from there pretty much. Very painful in the moment, but in hindsight, it's just review, it's just numbers on a chart, nothing to do with me. So then we do reverse, and I get stopped out here, and I do not enter again the rest of the day. I shut down my computer. Well, I did watch price for a little bit, but I shut down pretty much. But as far as how my pre-market plan compared to what happened in the daytime, really there's no comparison, because we had that extreme sell-off, and so I couldn't really prepare for that. But as far as CLC goes for the actual trade, I think it was very, very good, because we had the consolidation for a long time. Sellers were trying to push it down for a while. They were unable to do so. They were unsuccessful. We also did have that B shape that formed. Then we were also in the demand zone for location, and the confirmation was that retest of the actual B over here, my confirmation to get in. So it met all the CLC criteria. My stop loss was at a location where it invalidated my trade, which was below the B, And I think my target was placed at a decent level, although it kind of didn't get hit. Maybe I should have been more conservative, but I'm okay with where I placed my target because it was a reasonable target to hit on a different day. Just today was one of those days where it didn't hit. So that's really all I can say about this trade. And looking to come into September with the same level of patience and discipline that I had in August. So yeah, that's pretty much today.